All right, it's drizzling and kind of stormy outside, so I decided I was going to take and make a little video of some of the engines that I made for over the years for my father-in-law, and because I was going to make name tags and put on them so I don't get them messed up with the ones that I have. I'm going to keep them separate, and then I'm just going to put a tag on it, built for Roy Brown. And anyway, some of these engines haven't ran for years. They sat on the shelf. And I'm going to start with the first engine that I built for him. And the funny thing is, this is an engine that runs, it's a vacuum engine, atmospheric pressure engine, vacuum engine. But anyway, it runs on a flame on the outside port. The port opens up, sucks the flame in, port closes, and then the gases contract and pull the piston forward, and it runs. That's the way it runs. But anyway, the flame was alcohol, and the funny thing was that Christmas we wrapped it up, and I wanted to make sure that he opened the can of alcohol first, because he always wanted to guess at what he was getting, and a lot of times he was right. And he was a clown at Christmas, and he opened, he got the can of alcohol, denatured alcohol, and he's shaking it. He can't figure out what it is, and he opens it up. He says, "What am I supposed to do with this? Drink it?" And we're all laughing, and he's confused. He's baffled at what's going on. And then the next go around, we opened our presents in line in a circle going around. You know, he'd open one, and then his oldest daughter would open one, and the youngest daughter would open one. My wife would open one, I'd open one, mother-in-law would open one. And his next go around, he opened this engine up, and he was taken back. So anyway, I'm going to show you the engine that I built. This was the very first engine that I built for him. Some of you may recognize it because it was in one of the books that I had. Is it Rudy? Or anyway, it was one of the machinist books that I have. And it, like I say, this one hasn't ran in years. It sat in the garage, and so we're going to try to get it to run. So the first thing I need to do is denatured alcohol. Why didn't I bring that over here? I got to go get it. You might be hearing it rumble now and then. It's thunder and rumbling outside. Because if it wasn't rumbling, it was just raining, I'd work on making the name tags on my NC machine. But being this rumbling, I don't want to do that. I don't want to chance alcohol. I don't want to chance a power surge or something. Although it is protected. I may not have any denatured alcohol. I usually keep it in this cabinet over here. I see none. Unless I have it over here by the mill. I use it for scrubbing stuff too, and washing stuff down. It was all set to. Well, here I got a bottle. I usually take the metal can that I buy it, and then I put it in a little jug. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a flame here. Put a little alcohol on the end of it to wetten it down. Give it a jump start. All right. And now I'm looking for my lighter, my torch. You'd think I would have had everything lined up, right? Not me. That usually sits right here. It's, you know, when you haven't been out here quite a while. I was out here a little bit the other day, but not much. And when you're not out here every day, even when I'm out here every day, I can't find stuff. So I'm looking. Here it is, laying on my toolbox over here. All right. I haven't posted a video in quite some time, so I don't know how long this video will be, depending on how many of the motors I show. Okay, and let's slide that in there and open that up. I'm going to oil some of the, like this rod. Drip oil on that, drip oil on this, drip oil on the cam roller in the back here, and here. Don't put any in the cylinder. Never put oil, well, I never put oil on any of the vacuum engines. I use powdered graphite. Well, I thought it was going to start right away. Oh, I see the valve is pushed out at an angle. And I did, when I carried it over here, I dropped the valve out of it, so I think I got it upside down in there. And we'll put it in again. And we'll try it again. Oh, look at that. And that hasn't ran in a long time. I'm pretty amazed that it took off this easy. So anyway, I was going to make a name tag or a tag for it and put a tag on here. And this is actually a little too big. End up cutting it in half. Anyway, I was going to do that on my NC machine. What's next? Which one shall I run next? I'll let you watch that while I go pick out another one. I will take
the second engine, and the third. All right. Now the second engine is this engine right here. This is the second engine, steam engine that I made for him. And then here's the third engine, which is a ring bomb engine. So let's take we'll stop that one, and I'm going to empty the alcohol out of it. I don't want to leave alcohol sitting in this. I should shine this up. I see it's really tarnished now. It was really bright shiny. I don't know if clear coat lacquer would keep it from tarnishing up like that or not. So let's take and set this, just push it to the side here. And let's run the third engine here. This is the third engine. So it has a little tank in underneath here. And I'm going to need to find a syringe to fill that. Rumbling. It's rumbling outside. I got a syringe here, but it's stuck. I don't know if I can get it unstuck or not. Come on. I'm fiddling with the rubber is stuck in the syringe. I have more of them. I should just grab a new one. Yeah, I think I'll grab a new one. I buy them at the local TSC store in the veterinarian supply area, and we'll put this little red tip on there, and we'll see if we can suck some alcohol up. It ain't even going to take a full syringe, I don't think. And we'll put a little on the wick. I should, when I get done with them, I should take and pull them all the way open so that they dry out in the middle. I go through a lot of them that way, they get stuck. All right, put the little cap back on, the fuel lid. And still in focus. Not really, are you? There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to oil this one also. Oil the crank here. Put a drop oil in there. Put a drop oil in there. Yeah, didn't want to, there we go, run it down. And the same thing with this one. You don't want to put oil on that or on the piston rod. And later. So still focusing. Okay, we'll light that. And let it warm up. While it's warming up, did I ever show you my jet engine that I made? The alcohol bottle. It's supposed to start rocking, but it's probably stiff from not being ran in a long time. That's how it's supposed to start. I might have to get the graphite in order to get this one to run. Or maybe not. It's getting close. Once it gets warm enough, it should go over top dead center and take off. And I think it's going to need a little help. There we go. That was the second engine that I made for him. Or no, this was the third engine. The second one was the, can't think of his name that designed that. And I changed some stuff on it, like I normally do. Now this engine will run both ways. It's running this way, and it'll run that way also. The ring bomb. Tap it. And then it'll go back and forth until it cools off. Let's take and dump the alcohol out of it. I'll just dump that little bit that's in. Can't get nothing out of it even, so it actually used it all up. All right. Now we have this engine. Which I kind of like it. It's, I mean, I built 2 of these, 4 of those ring bomb engines. The first engine I built for him, I built 1. I should have built a couple, and I didn't. This one here, I need to get the air hose over here and a pressure regulator. I don't want to run full pressure on it because it'll run way too fast. I don't want to run it. I don't want to run it that fast. If we got some air, yep, we do have some air. Oh, I was wondering where the air hose went. My wife has hooked it up to the other air line to fill tires. All right. And I have a pressure regulator in my stand over here so that I can turn the pressure way down. If I can get back over there. I was going to take and set up and try to do some boring bars. I got some carbide, old carbide. Old carbide, can't remember what the router bits is what they are. Then, and well, I don't have a pressure regulator here, but maybe I can turn it on slow enough to where I don't want to turn it on too fast. Oh, this hose is the wrong size too. I might have to do some oiling first. Oh, I have the other outlets open here. No wonder. Wasn't putting any pressure up here, it was all. Okay, I'm gonna oil it. I'm gonna give it a little bit of oil here. That'll make all the difference in the world, I think. First we'll go right here.